Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Napoli are showing interest in an injured Man United player and a potential swap deal involving Jadon Sancho and a West Ham star. For more on the story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Napoli interested in Manchester United star. Lisandro Martinez missed the majority of the season due to a knee injury, but that hasn't stopped interest from clubs circling the Manchester United centre-half. Since his arrival from Ajax in 2022, Martinez swiftly established himself as a key figure in Erik ten Hag's backline. Unfortunately, injuries have plagued the Argentine over the past 2 seasons, significantly limiting his appearances. The 27-year-old managed 20 Premier League appearances this term. However, reports now indicate that Serie A champions Napoli are taking a keen interest in the World Cup winner. According to Campania-based outlet Corriere dello Sport, as relayed by Sport Witness, Martinez has emerged as one of the players Napoli are considering to strengthen Antonio Conte's defensive unit. It's claimed the defender is both followed and liked by the Italian club, who are keeping tabs on his recovery from the knee injury that prematurely curtailed his campaign. That same injury saw Martinez miss out on United's run in the Europa League, including the final. Additionally, Napoli's newly appointed sporting director, Giovanni Manna, is said to be an admirer of the player and has reportedly included him on the club's transfer shortlist. This summer promises to bring considerable changes at Manchester United. At present, there's no suggestion that the club are looking to move Martinez on, nor is it clear whether he will be fit in time for the start of the new season. Swap deal between Jadon Sancho and West Ham star falls through. Jadon Sancho's 2024-2025 season has been a tale of quiet redemption. The winger joined Chelsea on loan from Manchester United and made a decent impact, contributing a handful of goals and assists. His efforts were capped off by a memorable goal in the UEFA Conference League final, helping the Blues secure a European trophy. Despite his positive spell in West London, Sancho has opted not to extend his stay and will now return to Old Trafford. Chelsea had the option to make Sancho's move permanent, but negotiations over personal terms ultimately proved unsuccessful. The club chose instead to activate a £5 million penalty clause rather than trigger the buyout clause attached to his loan. This decision brings an end to Sancho's brief but eventful time at Stamford Bridge. Though not a standout star, he was widely respected for his professionalism throughout the campaign. The 25-year-old attacker leaves Chelsea with the best wishes of the club and its supporters. His goal against Real Betis in the Conference League final offered a fitting send-off. As he prepares to move on, Sancho has posted a message of gratitude to fans, teammates, and staff across his social media channels. He will officially part ways with Chelsea on June 30th, bringing a formal close to his chapter there. Sancho will not take part in Chelsea's Club World Cup campaign this summer, as he sets his sights on the next stage of his career. Although his return to Manchester United is confirmed, it is not expected to be long-term. The England international will explore options over the coming weeks, with several clubs already monitoring his situation. During his stint at Chelsea, he made 41 appearances, scoring 5 goals and providing 10 assists. In a surprising twist, Manchester United reportedly proposed a swap deal involving Sancho and West Ham United's Mohamed Kudus. The Red Devils are in desperate need of attacking reinforcements following a dismal Premier League season in which they finished outside the European places. With only 4 clubs scoring fewer goals, the club hierarchy is determined to bolster the attacking line. Kudus has emerged as a prime candidate to provide much-needed creativity and dynamism. According to United in Focus, secret discussions were held between United and West Ham to explore the feasibility of a straight swap deal. The plan involved Sancho moving to East London, while Kudus would head in the opposite direction to Old Trafford. For West Ham, the sale of Kudus would offer vital funds to rebuild their squad this summer. United, on the other hand, view Kudus as a potentially transformative signing in the final third. With Matheus Cunha already secured and talks progressing for Brentford's Brian Buemo, United are clearly overhauling their attacking unit. Kudus, who impressed in his debut season at West Ham, fits the mold of the player the club are looking for: young, technically gifted, and able to contribute immediately. Meanwhile, Sancho was said to be open to a move to the London Stadium, signaling a willingness to leave United behind. Initial feedback from both camps suggested the deal could be mutually beneficial. Sancho, still searching for a consistent run of form, would have a fresh start at a new club, while Kudus could take a step up to a bigger stage. Sancho will now report back to Manchester United as he awaits further developments regarding his future. Though this particular transfer avenue appears closed for now, it remains likely that the winger will leave the club during the summer window. Both parties may yet revisit negotiations if circumstances change. Erik ten Hag plots reunion with Antony. In classic Erik ten Hag fashion, the Dutch tactician is eyeing familiar faces as he embarks on a new chapter with Bayer Leverkusen. Since his dismissal from Manchester United in October last year, Ten Hag has remained patient, biding his time for the right opportunity. That opening finally came when Leverkusen turned to him as the successor to Xabi Alonso, following the Spaniard's departure to take up the reins at Real Madrid. The former Ajax boss has wasted little time in stamping his authority on the German side. One of his first moves was to request a deal for Mark Flecken of Brentford, a fellow SG client, signaling the beginning of a rebuild tailored to his philosophy. The Leverkusen board appear receptive to his vision, eager to provide him with the tools he needs to compete both domestically and in Europe. Among the names on Ten Hag's wish list is one that will be familiar to fans of Ajax and Manchester United alike: Antony. The Brazilian winger, who flourished under Ten Hag's tutelage in Amsterdam, is once again on his former manager's radar. Ten Hag believes Antony can bring flair and dynamism to the Bay Arena, potentially filling a significant creative void. According to Mail Sport, Bayer Leverkusen have entered the race to sign Antony, who is also attracting strong interest from Spanish outfit Real Betis. The winger enjoyed a successful 6-month loan stint in Seville, impressing with his renewed confidence and attacking output. During his time with Betis, Antony made 26 appearances across all competitions, registering 9 goals and 5 assists. His performances proved vital in the club's push for European football as they finished 6th in La Liga, securing a Europa League berth for the upcoming season. Moreover, the 25-year-old played a key role in Betis' remarkable UEFA Conference League campaign, which culminated in a hard-fought run to the final. Although they ultimately fell short against Chelsea, Antony's contributions did not go unnoticed by fans or scouts across the continent. Betis have since been working tirelessly behind the scenes to keep Antony in green and white for a full season. However, they've hit a financial stumbling block. Manchester United have made it clear that they will only part ways with the winger on a permanent basis, demanding a fee in the region of £30 up to £35 million, a sum Betis are currently unable to match. Leverkusen, by contrast, are in a much stronger financial position. With star man Florian Wirtz set for a high-profile move to Liverpool, the German club expect to recoup over £100 million, giving them ample financial muscle to reinvest in the squad. Should a deal for Antony materialize, it would not only mark a reunion between player and coach, but also serve as a statement of intent from Leverkusen. Under Ten Hag's guidance, the Brazilian may yet rediscover the electrifying form that made him one of Europe's most exciting young talents at Ajax. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.